Mötley Crüe fans out there, we have the tribute. Crüecified is in the studio with us, man. This is such an awesome night. Crazy, crazy times. Now, let me ask you this.
Ooh. Yes, sir.
Bass guitar, 666. How you doing, man?
Good to see you.
You're one tall guy. You're one tall guy, man.
I'm tall, that's for sure.
Holy, what is
raised no shorties in the house.
6'4". Our lead vocalist, Vince Michael. Let's hear it for Vince Michael. Michael.
Yo, Joey, I gotta admit, thank you. I gotta admit, it took me a long time to get here tonight. I just got off the plane from L.A. and LaGuardia. Traffic was bad, man.
Lead guitarist, Mick Stars. Mick, welcome, man. I love the hat.
What's going on, man? Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here, man.
Appreciate it.
And also we have Tommy Steele. Tommy on the drums.
How you doing, Joey? Nice to see you, man.
Good to see you. So you guys are rocking and rolling out there. And so I wanted to ask you, Stacy, you agree with me, right? How does this happen?
That's what I want to know.
Basically started about 10 years ago. I'm out in a bar watching another tribute band. Long Island, as you know, tons of talented musicians and tribute band and stuff. And I hadn't played, actually, music in about 25 years.
Okay.
And I'm looking at it going, I could do that. I want to do that. It's time to get back into something.
Awesome.
So I went back to my mom's house and said, where's my bass guitar? I'm getting back in. I'm ready. Fast forward a few months of practicing, getting together. Now I need some guys. I see my silent shredder over here, Mr. Mick Stars online.
Nice.
And he's shredding away on Facebook. And I approach him. I say, hey, what do you think about it? He thinks I'm the normal guy just going, dude, let's jam. Let's do this.
Oh, dude, we got to jam. So I'm like thinking, no, I got my own life. I got, this is not my real gig. So I'm thinking this is just another flaky guy.
Right.
But he was persistent.
Right.
He had a good. He laid it out nicely. So I was like, all right, maybe this guy's.
That's what we call it.
Good.
The first time he blew me off.
So.
And then I said, well, here's what I laid a whole thing out, like the architect would.
Right.
And he goes, cool, let's meet. So we met. We had the connection.
Kick some tires around.
Kicked some tires around.
So
we had the connection. We just build from there.
So you're saying that you're the foundation of the band. You're the one who started this whole thing.
Just like the real Mötley Crüe.
Just like the real Mötley Crüe. I was going to say that. Nikki Sixx. Yeah, correct. What's with bass players and starting bands?
Is that how it usually goes?
Well,
the bass player starts the band?
That's how it went this time.
Oh, in this case.
And the real Mötley Crüe.
That's amazing.
So you guys are the first two,
yes.
And then how'd you come up with Rich and how'd you come up with Tommy Steele and Vince Michael?
We did evolve throughout. We started with other players in those positions.
Right.
Got us on the map. Thanks to them both. We got a name for ourselves, notoriety, but the band really kicked into high gear when we got Tommy and Vince.
Right.
Especially. When you're doing shows, and listen, there's a lot of talented musicians out there, but a voice is a God-given or a DNA, whatever you believe in, thing. Either you got it or you don't. And when you finish shows and they say, he sounds better than the real Vince.
Yes.
Even back in the day and stuff.
Yes.
We know we found our match in him. And again, musicians are great. There's tons of them on Long Island.
Right.
But the voice, you got to have the voice. And
Vince Michael. So how long have you guys been together now?
The band's been in existence about 9 years.
Our first show was what? Halloween night?
2015.
Halloween night 2015 was your first show.
That was
What?
Nabbertandy's in Smithtown.
Opening for the great.
Complete Unchained. The Van Halen.
Van Halen
tribute out there, man.
Nice.
It was great. So that kicked us off. It was a different. Only 666, myself from these guys, but got us on the map. But here we are.
You have to admit one thing. You guys are having a blast, man. There's nothing more fun than bringing back. So how much fun is this? It's like
so much fun.
And you guys are out. You're gonna be having a show come up in April, right? April 6th. Smithtown Theater.
Smithtown Performing Arts Theater, right on East Main Street. Lori Sussbon is the woman working with us there, who's doing all the advertising and hooked up with us. And besides, you're going to have a great Mötley Crüe band playing for you. Long Island has not seen a Poison tribute band in like close to 10 years as well, 8 or 10 years. So we have the best of the best coming. They're called Get Poisoned.
Okay.
And they're going to be performing with us.
Right.
We've played other shows with them, Landis Theater in New Jersey and so forth. Just a fantastic 80s hair metal, and they are fantastic at what they do. Just for their thing. You can check them out at getpoison.com. Check out their promo video and buy those tickets. They're on sale now, and they're going fast.
It's going to be a blast. We played with these guys. We got shows coming up. They've been on time. It really is nothing but
You got Mötley, Crüe, and Poison.
Mötley, Crüe, and Poison.
Mix.
It's like the stadium tour.
We'd love to have you, Joey, there announcing the bands and doing your little, show there. Yeah.
So, Stacy, let me ask you this: you came here tonight. What do you make of these guys, man?
No, this is awesome. I mean, like I said, I'm like new to the whole rock and roll scene. I'm usually listening to dance hall and reggae. So to hear that you guys are doing this is amazing.
See, that's very cool. That's what music's about.
Yeah, it's connecting people, right?
Connecting people. It's a universal language, like they say.
It is.
And thank you guys so much for having us.
Oh, man.
Blast,
Yeah, I'm grateful to meet you guys. This is awesome.
Isn't it?
I'll give a funny story about the time I met my fiancée.
Okay.
I had just broken up with a Russian girl, and I was going through some tough times.
Okay.
So I just said to myself, I'm going to lose it a little bit tonight.
Right.
So I got to the show. I started making out with, I don't know, there was like maybe 9 girls that night.
Oh, man.
And then I met the girl right in the audience. I got off the stage. He says, we're going to let someone up come and sing a song.
Right.
Just a little bit of song, Mike. So I was down there in the front talking to her and, hey, they buy you a drink and doing all the Mötley Crüe stuff that they normally do in the dirt.
Right.
And Woody says, you got to get back on stage. This guy's killing us up here, So finally I go back up on stage. Afterwards, she's outside leaning on the telephone pole.
Right.
I said, I'm not getting out of here tonight unless you give me a kiss.
Okay.
And that kiss lasted for the pole, into the dressing room, into the bathroom. The owner's banging the door. What is going on in there? When I finally get out of the room, I'm holding the door in my hands, laying on the sleazy bathroom floor. He said, oh, Vince, it's you. You should have said something. I would have let you stay in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a real rock star here tonight. Come on, give a round of applause. We have the real deal in the studio.
On stage and off stage, you were on fire.
Does he ever leave you hanging? Does he leave you hanging on stage where you guys have to do some film music? He's out there in the audience messing around.
It's like he's been there. He knows a thing or two, man. But I'm telling you, he's got the best stage presence, man. You can't help but check out one of our shows, and you get,
It's a party, too. It's a party.
It's a party, and he brings it 100%.
Right. Right.
We did a show in Massachusetts, 4,000 people.
Right.
And they had to sign contracts and you can't do this, you can't do that. And girls comes. I go down into the audience and start dragging up 50 or 60 people on stage. They're like, you can't do that, you can't do that. We had the whole...
Ripping up the rules, man.
Pretty much.
We had the whole...
We've got some great pictures on that. Like, you could see us, we're somewhere in there, like a sea of girls. No kidding. It was awesome. It was the best song.
That is
because they're not expecting it.
Right.
Right.
Running around with your earpieces.
It's amazing. It's amazing once you get people having a good time.
So security didn't know what to do.
They lose their
security was
inhibitions.
security.
They lose all sense of being bashful. They're coming up. He has a good time.
Right.
It's a blast.
Man, that is so cool.